Okay, this is Johnny. I'm going to show you how to create the Simpson two-player. This is the one I'm using, so I need to write those information down. So because they're going to ask for it once we started to put it together. So this is a Simpson ROM set. It's simpsonsqp.zip, and it is created in 1991. Region is unknown, and then it's a fight. It's a fighter slash 2.5D. I don't know what that means. Okay, and it is May version 0.139 U1, which is the same as same May 2010. Okay. So those are information I need, and so I'm going to go ahead and download this. Now, this for some reason this one have a lot of pop-up stuff, so you just have to close it. All right. So download is completed, and I'm gonna put it where the Analogue Pocket tool is. So this is my Simpson, and want to make sure this is the correct name that I have. Don't do Control copy. So I make sure I spell the name correctly on my notepad. So I'm gonna put it right here. Make sure I got the name spelled right. Okay. Now, once that's done, I'm also going to download. Let's see. Now, I typed this. It doesn't do nothing because that's not the version I got because I can't find that particular one day. So just yeah, it's either May 2010 or that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna download Galaga 88, and I'm gonna get rid of the word player, it's just a one player. Alright, so this is Galaga, but it doesn't tell me what version. So I'm going to download the one, say the 88 as well. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my notepad. So I'm going to do two of them and see if they work. ALGA88.zip, and it's created in 1987. 1987. And I'm not sure, is it a, I think it's a, is a two-player, and I think and this one is two to 4 player. Okay, and then the main is the same. I'm gonna put this, copy that, put it here as well. Okay, I'm gonna try those two first, see if it work. All right. Accidentally click on that background. So I'm gonna download this as well. And like I say, I'll have a whole bunch of pop-up. All right, so I'm gonna wait for. I like to use WoW ROMs because they tell me the years and what kind Mame version is using. So I'm gonna copy that down here. All right. Now, where did I get those? First one I got was to get the tool. Okay. So you will have to download the tool, and this is just information. And this is a site for donation. So if you come here, you could download this. Now this one seems to be have a little bit, the latest version is 12 instead of 11. And this is where you download the main version 0251. Now I'm going to give a credit to the guy who I watched the video from, which is this guy. And he's Pixel Cherry Ninja. He's the one who gave us the tutorial how to do this. But I want to take one step further with it. I want to do two-player and also see if I can use this information to create the another one, which is Galaga 88. Okay, so first you want to do is once you download this one, and I'll give you the link and everything. The link is here, the beta version, and then the Mame, which I use this program to do it. I already delete it, which is download somewhere over here. I'll look at it later. And then here's all the information you need to uh, get the GitHub to get the MRAEXE, and that's this one right here. And then this one is the package for Analogue Pocket. So we're gonna unzip it, and we're gonna use 7-zip and extract to its own folder. Let's see what's inside. Do I need to create a folder, or do I just say extract here? Okay, it doesn't create its own folder, so I'm gonna create its own folder, which is 7-zip extract to its own folder. So everything is all there, and then we have the link file here. We got so those are the same file that I need. All right, so I'm gonna go back into this, and I'm going to grab. Let's see. This is the stuff that I need to grab to put it on SD card, and this is the file that I need, the MRA. Now, since I'm not using this one, I'm using the one with a two-player, so I need to go into the different one right here, and the one I have is the one-player set one. Okay, not set two, but set one. So I'm going to grab that one. I'm going to copy that and bring it to there's a MD. That's weird. Okay, so I'm going to drop it over here. Paste. And this file, if you was to drag this file and drop it here, it will create the file you need. But before I do that, I want to create another one. Let's go ahead and do copy and do Control V paste. And this one I'm gonna call it let's see what I have on the website. What exactly was it called? So it's just called Galaxy 88. It doesn't have like yeah, it doesn't have anything other than Galaxy 88. So that's all I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna put that and rename this to Galaxy 88. Right. Okay. So I have a two-player MR and then this one. Now I'm gonna open both this up and I'm gonna do some changes. And I'm going to take this one and open up a new. I'm going to open this one as well. get a notepad. Okay, so this one, open up a new window, go to another viewer. So I have two viewers side by side. Okay, now this one is easy to get it working. You just drag this, drop it in here, and as long as your ROM is there, it should create it. The protection. Don't want this. For more information, I'll run it anyway. Okay. Now, since I have two ROM in here, I don't know if it's going to create a problem. So let's create another folder called new folder and call this sim, sim, Simpson. Simpson. So take, well, you already created it, it's right here. So that's cool. So this is the one I need to drop into, I don't need this folder now. Okay. So that is the one that I need to put on my analog, which is going to be in the pocket. And here are the stuff that, here is the ROM set that need to copy over. And the ROM name is going to be JTS Simpson without, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 character. So that kind of made me wonder that I need it. Do it need to be 8 character as well? Okay. It's without the P and without the S. So just JT Simpson. And that's what it's called. And in here it's also called Simpson. And that is a JSON format file. You probably don't need that. You probably will create its own once it running. And those are the internal file that you need if you have a different version. So the one I have is going to be the 2-player set 1. This is the one I actually need. So I need to actually copy that and put it into here instead, because I'm not using the 4-player. So I'm going to take this one, drop it in here, and then go into this and grab the 2-player and put it here. Because I'm not using the 4-player, because 4-player, I don't like the idea of the 4-player. You stuck with that first player. If you know the dad, you know. So I want to be able to choose any character I want. So I'm using this 2-player version. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now here you need to copy the ROM over. So we're going to go back to, I should have created, let me open up another folder. Not a window, I mean. Okay, I'll go back and forward. Going back to Analogue Pocket tool, and we created a one called Simpson, that one. So we're going to drag that ROM over here. All right. So this is almost ready to transfer to my Sims folder. Okay, and the chords is also called the same name. Audio chord data input. JT Sims version log video. I wonder what's in here. Ew, close that one up. So it kind of, I don't know, it's kind of got me concerned about. And then the platform is Simpson.sun, and an image. This is a Simpson image, which is, can you open it? Nope. Okay, so that's not gonna be good because I don't have an image. Reset. So I'm going to change that as well on the input. Make sure we have the same file. Okay. All right. So this one is ready to copy the whole thing over. So what we're going to do is copy the whole thing, and we're going to put it into the SD card. Which we're going to drop it. Make sure my SD card is in there. Okay, so it should be called AP. Oh, it's not seeing my SD card. Okay, my SD card is here, so I'm going to copy it to here. So okay, so we could pretty much test the Simpson, but before we do that, I wanted to find the you open up the notepad again. I wonder did any of the file that need to be changed because it was not the same file anymore when we dropped the file in here. Because that's the wrong file. Let's copy that. See if we. Alright, so this is a two-player. So the Simpson, they automatically know what's the name because, and that's interesting. They automatically know that I'm using a two-player set 1. Even though originally it wasn't that. And this is the one that I renamed. It's also a Simpson 2-player. Okay, main version is 251. I'm using a different version, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference. The year is correct, 1991. So let's click on here. Let's move this over. So this is the version 2 to 1 player. So it's a 2-player joystick, 8-button, horizontal. Okay, and it's Simpson. Oh, give you option to either use the Simpson this one or this one, this two. Kind of got me curious. So if I was to let's see what happens if I just throw that in there without changing anything. If I take Galaga 88, I probably need to. So the name is called Galaga 88. And the physical name is going to be Galaga 88. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the file is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want it to be JTS. So let's look at the original one. Let's see if we can find J. Now they already have ones called Galaga, but not Galaga 88. So let's see if we could find JTG. It doesn't have a JT, just called Galaga. So actually I could just call it Galaga 88. So there's like several versions of it. And then here's the homebrew. Vector, Galaga, Shoot Fast, Midwest. Okay. And there's a clone version. And interesting, but there's no Galaga 88. There's Galaga, there's no Galaga 88. Okay. So I wonder if I could just put this file ROM directly here and see if it would show up. Okay, 2-player, horizontal world set. Okay, here I'm just gonna call it Galaga 88. And I don't need this other one because there's no other one. Now, since this is not a horizontal, this is a vertical game. I should pick one that is vertical. So it might create a problem because this is not a horizontal game. But I don't have another one I don't have a beta version to do this. I don't have a vertical game that I can use to look at. Okay. Alright, let's save this file. Let's see what happens if I wish to drop this. Take that and drop it to here. Alright, it created the 88, so let's drop the 88 into one of the options in Galaga, and then we could test it out, see if it even work. Alright, let's just pop this SD card out and try to see if it works. We're gonna reject it, and let's see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna test the Simpson that I just created with the help of the community that created the JSON and all that stuff. So we're gonna open up and then go to arcade compatibility, and we're gonna go to that one I just created, show up. So we could run, and we're gonna go back to where it was before. I kind of remember where I left it. I want to go to JT and then with an S, Simpson. There you go. I also created a Ninja Turtle. I'm going to try that one as well in Galaga, but I don't know if those will work. Okay, then I'm going to go to Common. No, go to this one. Here you go, my 2-player. So this is pretty cool. I got the 2-player working based on watching the other guy's video, and I was able to find the download. So that was real cool. Now the Simpson and Ninja Turtle, they both created by, I think, the same company, and I think they got bought by Nickelodeon. So alright, let's go ahead and press insert. So as you can see, I could choose different character. So that was pretty cool. I don't know why my screen looks so faded. There you go. So yeah, the game played well. Okay, so let's get out of the game. That's pretty cool. So even with the latest download and the patches, that game wasn't included. So the 2.42 wasn't included. So let's see if we could get this other one. What I did is I modified the MRA and from the Simpson, and I created so let's go to Galaga. I put it in the Galaga, I put it in the Galaga folder, and then I create one called the JSON, and let's see how, I hope this works. Yeah, ooh, It looked like trying to work. Hey. Now it's kind of sound funny because of I'm using a horizontal game creating a vertical game. So I wish I could find the vertical game so I could use that to create it. But it doesn't look like it was a success at all. I think it's because of the setup. The MRA setup is not the same as the horizontal. So sad to say, this one failed. But the idea is the same. All right, let's see if we could. I have a feeling that the Ninja Turtle one should work, but I don't know is it gonna be. I create its own folder called Ninja Turtle. I don't know if it's gonna show up. No, it doesn't show up here. So we're gonna go to compatible and gonna go back, and then we're gonna look for the JTT. There you go, my Ninja Turtle. Sorry, it wasn't focused. You won't find anything as a ROM, so you have to find the JSON files, and this JSON file is pointing to that file. Nope, same kind of error that you get from the other one. Well, I got one game working, couldn't get this two to work. Oh well, at least I tried. So I got one game working, and the Galaga almost worked, but if I get the correct MRI file, I probably might able to get it working, because it's not a horizontal game, it's a vertical. And so using the Simpsons strategy, it didn't seem to work. So if I was to open up the arcade, go back to Galaga, it went too far. Go back to Galaga, run Galaga. All this other one will work, but I don't have the. I don't know what's the vector Galaga and the fast. I know what's fast shooting and Galagan, but some reason they don't have Galaga. They have this one. So you have to edit the JSON file. It's just a text file, and that point to the ROM folder. That's pretty much it. So that's what JSON's file it does. Oh, okay, this one kind of like Galaga, but it's kind of weird. Okay, I didn't start again. There you go. So those of you who have the MRA format, if you could share that with me, let me know. Then I can use that to see if I could create some of the vertical games that I like. Okay. Oh, like Dig and Dug. The Dig and Dug here work, but I just want the Galaga 88 to work. So I have to go back and homebrew. There's still no Galaga 88 clone. Nope. Yeah, Galaga 88 do not work here. Yeah, because it's not a horizontal game. Yeah, it's trying to. All right, thank you for watching. Later.